Do you like mysteries? To wander through the enigmatic mist of the inexplicable? Great. I'm Merc, and here you'll find what you're looking for. Welcome to my domains. The truth dissolves into the mist.
The sea has always been a place of mystery, vast and unforgiving, a mirror of humanity's deepest fears. But sometimes the ocean doesn't just take life, it gives something back, something that should have remained buried beneath the waves. One of these dark gifts was a name whispered across the decades, Ourang Medan, the ship of the dead. It all began in 1947, though some accounts place it a few years earlier. Merchant ships sailing through the Strait of Malacca, a treacherous stretch of water between Sumatra and Malaysia, received a distress signal unlike any other. The message was erratic, incomplete, but its meaning was horrifyingly clear. All officers, including the captain, dead, lying in chart room and on bridge. Possibly whole crew dead. A pause followed, the radio crackling with static. Then one final transmission came through, a message that would etch itself into maritime legend. I die. The coordinates led rescuers to a ship adrift under the burning sun. The vessel's name was painted clearly across its hull, SS Ourang Medan. It appeared undamaged, no signs of collision or fire, just an eerie stillness. The rescue team from the nearby Silver Star approached cautiously. As they boarded, the smell of death filled the air, heavy and unnatural. Bodies were everywhere. The crew lay sprawled on the deck, their faces frozen in expressions of indescribable terror, their mouths open, eyes staring at the sky. Even the ship's dog was found dead, teeth bared in silent rage. There were no wounds, no blood, no evidence of violence. The radio operator still sat in his chair, hand frozen over the key, as if he had died mid-transmission. The entire crew had perished at once, struck by something unseen and unexplainable. The rescue team searched every corner. The engine room was silent, the air heavy, almost suffocating. Temperatures inside the ship felt unnaturally cold, despite the tropical heat outside. Some claimed they felt a presence there, an oppressive sensation pressing against their chest, as if the ship itself was watching them. The captain of the Silver Star decided to tow the Ourang Medan back to port for investigation. Kabah! Before they could begin the journey, something strange happened. Smoke started to rise from the lower decks. It spread fast, too fast. The crew barely had time to cut the tow lines and flee before an enormous explosion ripped through the ship. The Ourang Medan was engulfed in flames and sank beneath the waves, taking its secrets with it forever. Nothing was recovered, no debris, no survivors, no proof. Just the memory of that desperate message, I die. It was as if the sea itself had swallowed the truth whole. Since that day, the legend of the Ourang Medan has haunted sailors and historians alike. What killed the crew so suddenly, leaving their bodies untouched yet twisted in terror? Some believe it was a leak of poisonous gases from improperly stored cargo, perhaps cyanide or nerve agents left over from wartime experiments. Others point to supernatural causes, claiming the ship was cursed, carrying something forbidden that angered the spirits of the sea. But what if the truth was darker still? What if the Ourang Medan was never meant to be found, a ghost born from the shadows of war and secrecy? As we'll explore next, hidden files, classified reports, and conflicting testimonies suggest that this ghost ship may have been part of something far larger and far more dangerous than anyone could imagine. After the Ourang Medan disappeared beneath the ocean, the story should have ended there, but it didn't. whispers began to spread across naval circles. Stories of classified military involvement and deliberate cover-ups. Some claimed that the Ourang Medan was carrying dangerous chemical weapons, remnants of experiments from World War II. Others insisted it was transporting something much more sinister, biological samples, or perhaps an object of unknown origin. Documents allegedly uncovered decades later hinted that the ship might have been part of a secret operation involving the transport of German or Japanese war materials. These theories linked the ship to the aftermath of the war, where both the Allies and Axis powers sought to conceal their deadliest discoveries. But if that were true, why risk sending such cargo through one of the busiest sea routes in Asia? Why such secrecy, such silence? Then came another layer of mystery. The Ourang Medan, according to some maritime registries, never officially existed. No records of its construction, no registry number, no official owner. Even its name is strange. Ourang Medan means man of Medan in Malay, as if the ship itself were a person, a ghost born from the islands of Indonesia. How could an entire vessel vanish from history's documents? How could it appear and disappear like a phantom in the mist? Survivors from nearby ships later described strange occurrences after the event. Radios malfunctioned, compasses spun erratically, and some claimed to have seen faint lights flickering on the horizon where the ship went down, like lanterns beneath the sea. Locals began to call that part of the ocean cursed, a graveyard for those who disturb the balance of the unknown. Skeptics argue that the story is nothing more than maritime folklore, a ghost tale passed among sailors to explain the unexplained. Yet others insist that too many details align, too many reports echo the same chilling message. The distress signal, the frozen corpses, the explosion, and the immediate sinking. Could all of that have been imagined? Or was the story erased intentionally, hidden beneath decades of silence to protect something far darker than anyone dared to admit? And here's where things become even more unsettling. In certain accounts, witnesses aboard the Silver Star mentioned seeing a strange metallic container deep in the cargo hold, one that emitted a faint humming sound. Some said it was surrounded by frost, as if it were unnaturally cold. Others said it pulsed faintly, like something alive. Those who believe in the paranormal claim the crew of the Ourang Medan opened something they shouldn't have, something not meant for human hands. But whether the truth lies in science or superstition, the result was the same: an entire crew wiped out in moments, faces twisted in horror, and a ship consumed by the sea. It is as if the Ourang Medan served as a warning, a message written in the language of death itself. And I ask you, viewer, what do you believe happened out there, in the middle of the Dead Seas? Could human greed, curiosity, or desperation have unleashed a force that defied explanation? Or was it something older, something born from the ocean's own darkness, claiming back what never should have been disturbed? Today, the coordinates where the Ourang Medan sank remain uncertain. Some say it lies deep beneath the waves of the Strait of Malacca, untouched, waiting. Others believe it was never there at all, that the story was a ghost in itself, a fabrication designed to conceal the movement of weapons or secrets from another age. But every legend hides a seed of truth, and every mystery leaves behind echoes. Somewhere out there, under miles of dark water, may rest the Ourang Medan, its hull corroded, its secrets sealed. And if one day someone finds it, the question remains: will they uncover the truth, or will they awaken what sleeps beneath the Dead Seas? Because the ocean remembers everything. It buries, but it never forgets. And maybe, just maybe, some ships were never meant to return.
Did you like this mystery? And what is your theory? Leave your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed it, then like and share. I'm Merc, and I'll be waiting for you in the next mystery.